stock match with MK Leo at Riptide. So Quidd, of course, book him on Metafy because Quidd definitely knows his stuff.
I remember coaching Leo for that match and going like, yeah, he's going ZSS. Here's what we're going to do against ZSS. Then Doorstop got up on stage, picked PT, and we were both like, huh?
You're like, huh?
What? Where did that come from?
And then he won game 1. And I literally left my pool to go watch. I was like, I'm screaming at the top of my lungs. But
Either
anyway,
way, though, we're going to be getting into this game number 1 here on PS2. We've got the PT Master himself versus the Corrin Master.
Ooh! I thought that was a stop. I really thought he was dead right there.
But good awareness from Quidd to be able to air dodge at the right time there, because who knows the Corrin matchup? Who
Nobody.
knows the air dodge timing there? So I think that was just like, let's call that raw instinct.
All right, here we go. Got to recover against Ivysaur. That's a huge challenge for so many players. Ivysaur's aerials are just enormous, and as soon as he switches in, he's able to get that Vine Whip, kills ASAP, only at 53%, in a really good spot. And honestly, most of the damage he took from Shadic was in that one exchange at the ledge.
Sorry to interrupt your regularly scheduled programming.
Sure.
Cosmos is out at 33rd.
No way!
33rd.
Oh, that's so unfortunate. That's really disappointing. Dang, that's rough. I'm sorry to hear that.
Very surprising. Either way, though, Cosmos not on our screen. We've got the new Corrin rep in town.
Oh my God, that fine win!
Oh, win, please! One stock already remaining for Shadic. It just seems that he doesn't really know what to do against this Ivysaur, and we're not even seeing that many other Pokemon from Quidd.
Oh, no.
We saw the Squirtle at the start, and then it's just been the Ivy show. Please, don't die on this ledge here.
Yeah, if you check Twitter, it's not Quidd Squirtle, it's not Quidd Charlotte, it is Quidd Ivysaur.
You see it on the player cam at the bottom.
Quidd Ivysaur.
Sometimes it's kind of difficult to figure out which one of the 3 a PT main favors. There's no question here.
No.
It's this Ivy. This is Quidd's bread and butter.
This
and
is
he's showing us why.
This is easily one of the best Ivies in the business right now. All right, Shadic finally able to fire back and take that first stock with the back air. But here we go, another offstage situation. Just narrowly avoiding that 2-frame from Quidd. But boy, Squirtle's going to put on a whole bunch of chase down.
Yeah, Quidd already looking for that tech chase with the D-tilts there. Good awareness from Shadic. Able to continuously roll out, but, well, he's got 2 more stocks to take. Quidd looking for this JV3.
Oh, no air dodge.
Out comes the Ivy. Down goes the Corrin, and the JV3 is secured for Quidd for game number 1. And Shadic riding hot off of his dub over Cosmos. Probably just had the wind taken out of his sails, maybe needs to sit back a little bit and regroup, try and figure out what went wrong during that game, because it was a whole lot.
He's getting edge guarded by the entire Gen 1. Like, he's being pushed out by Squirtle. He's being down aired by Ivysaur. You know, he's being pressured with like Charizard back air on stage. Like, this is a lot to deal with.
Right, and let's talk about the fact that if we got like a PG stats graph or something like that from how that game went, Shadic spent a solid 95% of game 1 on that right-hand ledge. He did not leave that ledge. He sometimes got to stand up on the stage. Like, Quidd was like...
He sometimes got to stand up on the stage.
You could have a little bit of stage as a treat, but like nothing else.
Yeah, this is brutal. I mean, good awareness on him to be ready for that forward smash, because that would have caught a lot of people off guard right there, too. But yeah, Shadic is going to have to find a way to just, like, I guess never be off stage again, because it just looks like a death sentence. Like, and Shadic has really good recovery.
That's such like a...
It's so reductive.
A counterproductive piece of advice. It's like, hey, how do I get past X character's ledge trapping? Just don't get on ledge.
Just don't.
That's not what I'm asking.
It's the Brawl Ice Climbers. Like, just don't get grabbed, bro. Like, it's fine. But, yeah, and honestly, Shadic has really good recoveries. He's good in disadvantage. He just had, like, that viral Twitter clip of him making that crazy Callus recovery, like, 2 weeks ago. But it looks like none of that matters. I think Squirtle Water Gun is a huge problem for her, too. Like, she doesn't have that much drift as it is, but being forced and locked into having to upbeat from, like, that one angle is just giving Quidd so much free real estate.
Speaking of free real estate, Shadic once again just conceding the ledge to Quidd. Not by choice, mind you. It's not like he's giving it up on purpose. He just doesn't really have a hand in the matter.
No, and I don't know what Corrin can really do to match Squirtle's speed. I mean, Squirtle's an outrageously good character just in a vacuum, but like Corrin being a little bit on the slower side just can't really keep up. Wow, neutral air game too, yeah.
In my mind, if I'm theory crafting this matchup, obviously I don't play Corrin, so I couldn't like tell you with confidence, but theory crafting this matchup, I think the answer is you don't try and match Squirtle's speed. What you do is you set up a little bit of a bubble of your own and then preemptively use hitboxes to not bait him into it, but say like, this is my zone. I
You
love
can't
it
come
here. You
right?
cannot come over here. Because more often than not, if you do set up a zone like that, unless your opponent has a huge lead, they're going to get impatient eventually and try and infiltrate that zone some way or other, and that's when you can start to punish things on reaction. But obviously, much easier said than done. Great Pokemon switch coming through from Quidd to be able to get out of that confirm as well, and he's just continuing to extend this lead.
Yeah, I mean, that was a good pin mix. Oh, was that the right angle to hold? Maybe I was a little, I don't know. But Quidd, once again, 2 stocks up. Only at 100 is Charizard. That's really not bad. Charizard is a character that I can see Corrin like doing really well against a neutral. Like, he actually has to respect her zone a lot harder. He doesn't have the movement options to get around it. But being at 0 against Charizard with Rage is honestly very scary. Because anything can happen.
While you were talking there, I was just like in my brain thinking more and more about how to play this matchup like correctly, so to speak. And I'm thinking back to Shadic versus Cosmos. Shadic wasn't playing like this at all versus Mythra, where Mythra has a very similar level of speed to Squirtle. Shadic was just constantly throwing out hitboxes. There was no moment where Shadic was not pushing a button to just cover space, and he's not really doing that here. I wonder if there's like something that he's doing intentionally, or if it's just Quidd's pressure so good that he's not giving Shadic the opportunity to mash those buttons.
Ooh. Well, it looks like Shadic has definitely got some fight in him. He's definitely way more control of the center right now. He doesn't have to worry about this offstage pressure. He's actually putting a lot of it on himself, but he may have overextended the Nair, sending him out backwards, and that's going to be a stock. That's really unfortunate. He had a lot of momentum going into that, but he just got a little bit too greedy. And I think he needs to, you can definitely push him like that, but you just got to be really careful offstage, because every offstage situation for Shadic is just 5 times out of, I don't know, we'll say 8 out of 10 times has just resulted in his death. So even if you are being aggressive, even if you are putting the pressure on, you got to recognize the risk reward for going out there just wasn't really in your favor.
Right, that's risk reward is something that I definitely wanted to talk about a little bit as we get ready to go into this next game, in that risk reward at ledge is so skewed, and off stage it's even more skewed in favor of Ivysaur specifically, because if you do something right, great, 20%, congratulations. You do something wrong, that's the stock, you're done.
Extremely dead. Look how far he drifted back and still recovered from it.
Right,
that's
like,
insane.
Because Quidd has so many tools at his disposal. He's got his extra double jump, he's got the ability to swap Pokemon to Charizard and make it back vertically, he's got Ivy to make that long tether. It doesn't really matter, because unless you directly gimp him, he's getting back.
Also, as a Tekken player, this song is a banger. I've had this song on my phone for like 10 years. This song slaps. So shout outs to Shadic for picking this song.
You know, now that I think about it, since TK isn't here, before top 8, I'm gonna have to go on stage and turn all the Tekken songs up to max.
Please do.
Usually that's TK's God-given duty, but I'll fill in for him since he's not here.
That and check the settings, but also yes, I fully agree with you. All right, so game 3, I feel like SPF is a pretty decent stage. You know, you can definitely kind of fight back. You have to be really careful about Ivysaur on these platforms, but right now it looks like the Squirtle show has just been really strong for Quidd. Like, he's at 0 still. Like, Shadic has yet to touch this man, and he's just resetting into these ledge traps over and over again.
Forget about touching Squirtle. Shadic is yet to even, like, get back into center stage. He's been on this ledge yet again the whole time, trying to recover high. Actually does manage to get past him. Good mix-up on the recovery angle for Shadic, but, well, Quidd's right onto the Ivy, and now this is where the fun begins.
Yeah, all right, avoiding the down air, not rushing his way in, because you can tell that Quidd was spacing to look for like a reason to find an F smash. So really good patience from Shadic. It looks like he's starting to figure it out, and he's starting to get a lot of extra damage in those platforms. That's what we need.
Ooh, I love the attempt at the tether cancel to go higher and preempt Shadic, but Shadic actually managed to follow it with a jump of his own.
Oh, a rare SD from Quidd, actually.
Yeah, actually missing the ledge. That's unfortunate for him, but it's not over yet. Like, Shadic cannot get too comfortable. Like, give yourself a retake those, move on. Don't focus on it, because Quidd straight off the Angel platform, retaking that lost momentum.
And that was really unfortunate, because like it came from the kick from pin, but Squirtle is so little, it ended up just like kind of just going over him. He got like a free down smash punish for it. Most characters wouldn't have been able to punish that hard, but good stuff for sure. And he's doing a really good job of catching him with these up Bs out of shield. Hopefully, at some point, Shadic can kind of like key into that and get like some bigger punishes, because it's not safe, but Quidd's got a lot of mileage out of it so far this set.
Back on the ledge. Might as well like get a mortgage at this point.
Honestly, yeah.
Quidd lives here.
You know, at least get your credit score up something. Like, you gonna be there, buddy.
Quidd, he's young too. It's a
down smash from where? From where? I cannot believe that killed. Jesus.
I can't believe that Shadic drifted in far enough that down smash connected there. What is that disjoint?
I've actually never seen Ivy kill with that like that.
Why don't Ivies use that move more? That looked crazy.
Yeah, hey, if you're watching Quidd_Ivysaur, and you're trying to learn about Pokemon Trainer, take note that you have like an extremely disjointed F smash or down smash at the ledge.
You also have a disjointed F smash.
That's probably the only reason, is because they also have F smash. That's probably why they don't do it.
Drag down Bear. Speaking of F smash, looking for it there on the ledge, and
it just looks absolutely impossible for Shadic to get off the ledge. Like, that's where all this damage is coming from. It's not even like big combos this game. It's just constantly rinse and repeat ledge trapping.
Right, that's
Oof, that's unfortunate.
That's
too.
just it feels so demoralizing to be stuck on the ledge, finally get off the ledge, go like, okay, it's my turn to play the game, and then you're back on the ledge. You don't even get a chance to think about your next combo because Quidd just puts you right on the ledge again.
Yeah, honestly, even with Charizard at 120, I'm not that confident in like Corrin's skill power in this situation.
Oh, okay. Really, really good timing mix-up. High side beat to be able to avoid any ledge shenanigans.